Namaste, future civil servants. Welcome to our comprehensive daily current affairs session, where we delve into the most significant news and developments relevant to your UPSC preparation. Today, 2nd May 2026, we'll be discussing a diverse range of topics from the world of entertainment, where Gerry Conway, co-creator of the Punisher character, has passed away, to crucial updates on the ongoing assembly elections, including the Supreme Court's decision on TMC's petition and repolls in West Bengal. We'll also explore Karnataka's statewide respiratory surveillance initiative, potential changes to India's Oscars selection process, and the government's disaster alerting service. These topics not only reflect current events, but also touch upon key aspects of polity, governance, and social issues, making them highly relevant for your exams. As we navigate these discussions, I encourage you to take notes and engage with our community in the comment section, where you'll find practice questions to test your knowledge. Gerry Conway, a renowned comic book writer, has passed away at the age of 73. He was best known for co-creating the Punisher character in the Spider-Man comics. Conway's death was announced by Marvel Comics, where he had a prolific career spanning several decades. The importance of this news lies in the significant impact Conway had on the world of comic books and popular culture. As a writer, he helped shape the Marvel Universe, creating characters and stories that have been loved by millions of fans worldwide. His work on Spider-Man, The Avengers, Iron Man, and Captain Marvel, among others, has left a lasting legacy. Conway's career is a testament to the power of creative writing and the impact it can have on people's lives. Conway died of pancreatic cancer on Sunday, 26 April 2026, in Thousand Oaks, California, according to his wife, Laura Conway. Marvel Comics editor-in-chief C.B. Cebulski described Conway as a legendary comic book writer who had deftly written almost every character in the Marvel Universe. Conway's work has been widely acclaimed, and his characters continue to inspire new generations of fans. For UPSC aspirants, this news is relevant to the topic of cultural influence and the impact of popular culture on society, which is covered in the syllabus of GS Paper 1. The question of how popular culture shapes our perceptions and values is an important one, and Conway's work is a significant example of this. In Prelims, a question about the creator of the Punisher character or the impact of comic books on popular culture could be a potential MCQ point. In mains, aspirants could analyze the significance of Conway's work in the context of cultural globalization and the role of media in shaping societal values. The impact of Conway's work extends beyond the world of comic books. His characters have been adapted into successful movies and TV shows, contributing to the global popularity of the Marvel Universe. This has significant implications for the Indian film industry, which is also exploring the potential of comic book adaptations. The Indian government has recognized the importance of the entertainment industry, with initiatives such as the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting's efforts to promote Indian cinema globally. The government's role in promoting Indian popular culture is crucial, and schemes such as the National Film Development Corporation's efforts to support independent filmmakers are significant in this context. Article 19(1)(a) of the Indian Constitution, which guarantees the right to. In other news, The Supreme Court of India has disposed of the Trinamool Congress's petition regarding the West Bengal Assembly elections 2026, after the Election Commission of India stated that counting officers are drawn equally from both central government and state government services. This decision comes as repolls are underway at 15 booths into assembly constituencies in West Bengal's South 24 Pargana district. The importance of this event lies in the fact that the West Bengal Assembly elections are a crucial test of the political landscape in the state, with the ruling Trinamool Congress facing a strong challenge from the Bharatiya Janata Party. The elections have been marked by allegations of electoral malpractices, which led to the Election Commission ordering repolls in 11 polling stations of Magrahat Paschim Assembly constituency and 4 in Diamond Harbour. As of 9 a.m. on 2nd May 2026, Magrahat Paschim recorded a healthy voter turnout of 16.68%, while Diamond Harbour saw a turnout of 15.83%. The repolls were ordered after reports of electoral malpractices in the second phase of the state elections, which were held on 29 April. The Supreme Court's decision to take on record the Election Commission's statement is significant, as it ensures that the counting process will be fair and transparent. Special Electoral Roll Observer Subrata Gupta has stated that security deployment will remain at the same scale, but with enhanced vigilance. This event is relevant to the UPSC syllabus, particularly in the context of Indian polity and governance. Aspirants should be aware of the role of the Election Commission of India, the Supreme Court, and the Model Code of Conduct in ensuring free and fair elections. For prelims, aspirants should remember the dates of the West Bengal Assembly elections, the names of key stakeholders such as the Election Commission and the Supreme Court, and the significance of the repolls. For mains, aspirants can analyze the impact of electoral malpractices on the democratic process, the role of the Election Commission in ensuring fair elections, and the implications of the Supreme Court's decision on the counting process. The Election Commission's decision to order repolls and the Supreme Court's decision to take on record the Election Commission's statement demonstrate the commitment to ensuring free and fair elections. The Government of India has implemented various policies and schemes to strengthen the electoral process, including the Model Code of Conduct and the electoral reforms. Article 324 of the Indian Constitution grants the Election Commission the power to supervise. Now, let's turn our attention to Karnataka has launched a statewide respiratory surveillance program for traffic police, a first-of-its-kind initiative in the country. This move follows a 2-year screening project in Bengaluru, where 3,287 traffic police personnel underwent respiratory and general health assessments. The project, conducted at Vayu Chest and Sleep Specialists in Bengaluru, analyzed data from 2,450 policemen, highlighting significant risk factors. The importance of this initiative lies in the fact that traffic police are constantly exposed to poor air quality, which can lead to severe respiratory problems. The World Health Organization, or WHO, has consistently ranked India among the countries with the worst air quality, making such surveillance programs crucial. The data collected from the Bengaluru project will provide valuable insights into the health impacts of air pollution on traffic police and other frontline personnel. Key details of the project include the time frame, from November 2023 to December 2025, and the number of personnel screened, 3,287. The analysis of 2,450 data sets has prompted the Karnataka Home Department to expand the effort into a long-term state-level program. This program aims to generate scientific evidence for preventive action and policy interventions. The National Ambient Air Quality Standards, or NAQS, set by the Central Pollution Control Board, or CPCB, will likely play a crucial role in shaping these interventions. For UPSC aspirants, this topic is relevant to both prelims and mains. In prelims, questions may be asked about the specifics of the program, such as the number of personnel screened or the time frame of the project. In mains, aspirants may be required to analyze the impact of air pollution on public health, the role of government in addressing this issue, and potential policy interventions. Related syllabus topics include environmental pollution and conservation, public health, and government policies and interventions. The launch of this program has significant implications for India, as it acknowledges the severe health risks faced by traffic police and other frontline personnel. From a public health perspective, this initiative can serve as a model for other states to follow. The government's role in addressing air pollution is critical, and this program demonstrates a proactive approach. The Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change and the CPCB will likely be involved in shaping policy interventions based on the data collected. The government's role in this initiative is backed by the constitutional provision of Article 21, which guarantees the right to life and personal liberty. The National Clean Air Program, or NCAP, launched in. Next. Up. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences, commonly known as the Academy, has introduced significant rule updates for the Oscars, particularly affecting the Best International Feature Film category. This change may disrupt India's traditional selection process for the Academy Awards. The new rules have expanded eligibility to include films that have won top awards at major international film festivals such as Cannes, Venice, Berlin, Toronto, Busan, and Sundance. The importance of this update lies in the fact that the Oscars are considered the pinnacle of cinematic excellence globally, and countries take great pride in submitting their films for consideration. The selection process in India has been managed by the Film Federation of India, or FFI, which has faced criticism over the years for its choices. For instance, Payal Kapadia's film, All We Imagine as Light, won the Grand Prix at Cannes in 2024 but was not selected as India's official entry, sparking debate over the selection process. Key details of the new rules include the expansion of eligibility criteria, which now allows films that have won top awards at major festivals to be considered, regardless of whether they were chosen as their country's official submission. This change is significant, as it opens up opportunities for more films to be considered, potentially increasing the chances of Indian films being recognized. Notable film festivals now included in the eligibility criteria are Cannes, Venice, Berlin, Toronto, Busan, and Sundance. The revised framework is set to be implemented for the Oscars 2027. For UPSC aspirants, this topic is relevant to the art and culture segment of the syllabus, particularly under the topics of Indian cinema and international relations. In the prelims, questions may be asked about the new rules, the significance of the Oscars, and the role of the FFI in selecting India's official entry. In the mains, aspirants may be required to analyze the impact of these changes on India's cinematic landscape, the potential benefits and drawbacks, and the role of the government in promoting Indian cinema globally. The new rules may have a significant impact on India's Oscar prospects, as they provide an alternative pathway for films to be considered beyond the traditional selection process. This change may be seen as a positive development by some, as it increases the chances of Indian films being recognized globally. However, others may argue that it undermines the role of the FFI and the traditional selection process. The government's role in this context is shifting gears to a loud beep on cell phones recently sparked alarm among the public as the government tested its disaster alerting service. The message starting with the words "extremely severe alert" flashed on phones, catching many off guard. This unexpected alert was part of a trial run by the Indian government to test its early warning system for disasters, aiming to quickly disseminate critical information to the public in the event of a natural disaster or other emergencies. The importance of such a system cannot be overstated, given India's vulnerability to various natural disasters such as earthquakes, floods, and cyclones. The National Disaster Management Authority, or NDMA, has been working towards strengthening the country's disaster preparedness and response mechanisms. The NDMA, headed by the Prime Minister of India, works under the provisions of the Disaster Management Act, 2005. This act empowers the central government to take measures to prevent disasters, mitigate their effects, and provide relief and rehabilitation to affected individuals. Key details of the alert system include its ability to send messages to all mobile phones in a specific area without requiring users to download any app or subscribe to the service. This is made possible through cell broadcast technology, which allows messages to be broadcast to all mobile phones connected to a particular cell tower. The system is expected to be operational by the end of this year, with the government planning to conduct regular drills to test its effectiveness. According to officials, the system can send alerts in multiple languages, including English, Hindi, and several regional languages. The trial run saw participation from major telecom operators, including Bharti Airtel, Vodafone Idea, and Reliance Jio. For UPSC aspirants, this topic is relevant to the general studies paper, particularly in the context of disaster management and the role of government in mitigating the effects of natural disasters. In prelims, questions may be asked about the Disaster Management Act, 2005, or the functions of the NDMA. In mains, aspirants may be required to analyze the importance of early warning systems in disaster management or discuss the challenges and opportunities in implementing such systems in India. The impact of this system will be significant, as it has the potential to save thousands of lives by providing timely warnings to people in the event of a disaster. Various stakeholders, including state governments, local authorities, and emergency responders, will need to work together to ensure the system's effectiveness. From a multiple perspectives approach, it is also making headlines today. Eating out in Punjab is set to become 20% dearer from next weekend, following a proposed hike by the Punjab Hotel and Restaurant Association. This decision comes amid a sharp rise in commercial LPG cylinder prices, which increased by 993 rupees on 1st May, as announced by state-run oil companies. The hike is expected to have a double impact on consumers, particularly those who prefer eating out, as many eateries had already increased food prices in March and April during the LPG shortage. The importance of this development lies in its impact on the common man, as well as the hospitality industry, which is a significant contributor to the state's economy. The rise in commercial LPG prices is a result of increasing global energy prices, which have been on the rise due to various factors, including geopolitical tensions and supply chain disruptions. This has led to a surge in the prices of essential commodities, including LPG, which is a critical input for the hospitality industry. According to Amravir Singh, President of the Punjab Hotel and Restaurant Association, a meeting has been called to take a unanimous decision on the proposed price hike, after which the revised rate cards will be implemented from the next weekend. There are over 80,000 hotels and restaurants in Punjab, which will be affected by this decision. The price hike is expected to be an added burden on customers who are already reeling under the impact of high inflation. The commercial LPG cylinder price hike of 993 rupees on 1st May is significant, as it comes just 2 days after the 5 state polls ended on 29th April. This development is relevant to the UPSC syllabus, particularly in the context of the Indian economy, which is a key topic in the General Studies paper. Aspirants should be aware of the impact of global energy prices on the Indian economy, as well as the government's policies to mitigate the effects of inflation. In the prelims, questions may be asked on the current trends in LPG prices, the impact of global energy prices on the Indian economy, and the role of state-run oil companies in regulating fuel prices. In the mains, aspirants may be required to analyze the impact of the price hike on the hospitality industry, as well as the government's response to the situation. The hike in commercial LPG prices will have a significant impact on various stakeholders, including consumers, hotel and restaurant owners, and state-run oil. In today's session, we covered 6 significant stories, including the passing of Gerry Conway, comic book writer, and the ongoing assembly elections. We also discussed Karnataka's statewide respiratory surveillance, new rules for Oscars 2027, and the government's disaster alerting service test. Key points to remember include the Supreme Court's decision on TMC's petition, the significance of statewide surveillance, and the potential disruption of India's traditional selection process for the Academy Awards. For a detailed review, refer to the PDF notes available in the description. Practice related previous year questions to reinforce your understanding. Stay committed to your preparation journey, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. We wish you success in your UPSC preparation and look forward to guiding you throughout your journey.